amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam, welcome to the channel y'all, Cheston Yaksha Match. Today I'm going to be doing a video on, what year is it?
2011.
2011 Laguna, Renault Laguna. As you know, I like French cars and I've owned a couple. Unfortunately, have died because they're French cars, but I wanted to show you this one. This belongs to my friend James. Okay, so here we are. It is a metallic blue. What's the color of the blue?
Malta blue. It's a very rare colour.
Malta blue Laguna from 2011. It's got some war wounds, but it's in excellent condition for its age. We've got a four-door hatchback. And this is the full control. What does the full control mean?
So basically, the rear wheels actually
Oh,
steer.
yes, that's right,
And
yes.
it helps massively with the turning circle and agility at higher speeds, especially if you're on the motorway and the road's slightly curved.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't have as much lean kind of thing. It's like really, really good.
So it is very nice on the inside. It's all been freshly cleaned. There's a bit of thing from the dog, but don't worry about it. So we've got Alcantara seats with leather, which is very nice. Like I said, four doors. Nice big openings as well for the doors to get in and out of. What's it like to actually get in and out? I don't know if it's in the front, but they are very, very...
Obviously, this seat is reclined fully back. They're electric seats as well.
Ah.
So, like, it's actually got decent leg room for the size of the car.
Yeah, it has, yeah. It's got absolutely stacks of leg room. And of course, as we see in all videos, headroom is very good as well. Very good on the headroom. Does this come down? Yeah. So we've got an armrest here. No ski hatch?
No ski hatch.
Oh, well, no skiing for you. With cup holders here in the armrest. The seats, I'm sitting in them. Let me turn you around. They have really nice, they're really comfortable.
Supportive.
Yeah, they do have really nice support. Let me just shut the door. So yeah, nice armrest, not at the right level. Do the windows go all the way down, or is that as far?
Yeah, because it's turned off.
Oh, okay, but they do drop all the way down, disappear,
they do,
which is good. Plenty of visibility, quite nice. I do like the shape of it, the way it goes down at the back, and you've still got stacks of headroom. But yeah, the seats are very comfortable, actually. They're quite stiff, but they're quite supportive underneath as well. So yeah, it's really nice. You've got a pocket there. Door bins on the side, electric windows, and the piece de resistance of this is there is a Bose system in it. So I will demonstrate that in a minute. Let's take a look around the back. So around the back, we've got a hatchback, very practical with the nice big windscreen wiper. There we push the button, and that releases the boot to lift up. And it is one chunky, heavy boot. So yeah, do you know what the capacity of the boot is? Because it looks pretty spacious.
It's quite big. Obviously, I've got a lot of stuff in here. But
there's not much of a, there is a load lip, but not too bad.
You can see it's quite spacious. You've got no problem getting a whole weekly shop in here, even a monthly shop.
And then you've got the spare wheel underneath.
Yeah, I've got the spare wheel underneath. That's a full-size alloy, which I have purchased. We've even got room for those, look. So yeah, we've got full-size alloy and the jack.
Yeah, you need them with the French car.
Yeah, definitely, for the battery.
So yeah, then the back seats go down there, 60/40. So yeah.
So, and you've got the handle for that, which is just here.
So that's handy.
Yeah. So
you
it's
can
not
do it
like
from
you've got
here.
to go all the way round. You can kind of reach over.
Yeah, you can reach over, yeah.
So as I'll demonstrate. And then there we go. So you've got the 60/40 split. So if you're just carrying a longer item.
Okay, and it's pretty... It's pretty flat under there, is it?
It's not too bad. If you take this out, it's not so bad. And you can even remove this seat base if you want to make it even flatter.
Oh, so you can lift up the...
That is possible to do as well.
Which is the same as what was on hubby's Mercedes C180 compressor. That also had... It was brilliant because you could lift that up and you were literally flat. Most cars, you can only put that down and then that's it. It doesn't go flat. So yeah, you got stacks of room in there. So what we're going to do now is get in the car. Okay, so here we are now inside. Quite big door bins, nice big dashboard. I've been adjusting the seat, which is all electrical. There's also the heating seats there as well. So we can go up and down. I actually put it down because of my legs. So if we start it, how do we start it?
So it's just following the brake as long as the key's in your pocket.
What's the key? Is it a fob?
It's like a card.
Ah, right.
It's the newer style one, and these ones don't have many issues, whereas the older Renaults were easy to break. These are more solid.
And you don't have to put... Do you have to put it in? What's that
optional. For? That's just in case the battery goes flat in the key. It's like an override, so it can still read. Cup holder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's
and
cool.
that actually fits the McDonald's cup and like the big monster cans perfectly, and it's secure. They don't drop out.
Yeah, because it's at an angle, but it's coming out at an angle, but it's actually, it fits in flat.
Handy when you have the aircon on, it cools your drink.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So there's the... What we got there? That's...
Little cubby there.
Cubby.
Cigarette lighter. Obviously,
what is all this?
So this is for the inbuilt sat-nav system, which I don't use. I prefer my phone, but got 6-speed manual gearbox, and obviously this is a real metal gear.
Yeah,
knob.
I like a big knob. That's really
and
chunky.
Then obviously we've got extra storage
Oh,
in
yeah,
here.
that's good.
So we've got another cigarette lighter.
Right, okay,
and
yeah.
aux
volts.
and
Is there a 12
USB.
volt in the boot?
Yep, there's one in the boot as well on the side. We forgot to show it.
Okay.
So yeah, and then there's one in the back as well. I don't know if you missed. So we've actually got 4 altogether.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Okay, let's have a listen.
So to start it, there we go.
Diesel.
Yes, 2-litre diesel.
Sounds French diesel.
Yeah, it's 180 horsepower. Obviously with the 4-wheel steering.
Wow.
It's very quick. So obviously we've got the sat nav there. It's trying to connect to my phone, but unfortunately I haven't got it on me.
Have you got it wireless? Google Play, whatever it's called, Google Car or whatever.
No, unfortunately I just use Bluetooth and then do it through my phone.
Oh, right,
I just ask Google to play whatever song I want off my playlist. But yeah, like I said, it's got the bowls. Obviously I've got the heated seats as well.
Yes.
And flat
air
bottom steering wheel. Yeah, it's all digital as you'd expect. So you've got aircon,
off,
and then obviously I do the recirculate, and then that will start to cool down eventually after a couple of minutes. But like things like the gear gauge here, it's not ripped or anything.
No, it's in really good condition on the inside.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I really do like these these Lagunas. I really do like them.
The thing that I did notice, you do feel like you're sitting a bit closer to the door kind of thing.
Right, okay.
In this, but I got used to it pretty soon. Like it feels like you're more that way. But
what was the car that you had before?
I had a Kajar first. That was a 4x4.
Oh, right, okay.
And I prefer this in terms of how it drives.
Yeah.
Definitely much better. Yeah,
that's nice.
We've got the aircon.
And we can do that.
You can move it around where you want it. So you can have it on all 3, 2.
Excellent. That's really good.
Obviously CD player, but no.
Oh my god! Wow, that is so retro.
Yeah, no one uses CDs anymore.
I love it.
Yeah,
glove box.
Decent size. There's a lot of junk in there.
I double checked, make sure there is nothing in there of that shouldn't be on YouTube. So yeah, it's okay. A nice bright light.
And we've got a little cubby here as well, but I can't show you that one
because that's full of naughties. How many miles has it done?
81,300.
All right. Okay. Wow.
Do you want to look under the bonnet?
Yeah. What's it like for fuel?
It depends how you drive it. To be honest with you, if you put your foot down, it does drink. But if I'm conservative, I can get between 500 and 600 miles from a tank.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad.
It's got a big tank. It's about 65 litres.
Okay. All right, let's have a look at it. Being French, obviously, it's on that side. Because they couldn't move it over. Oh, I pulled my back doing weeding. Oh my god, I'm like an old codge.
And it's a big one.
God, that is a beast.
Yeah. Very clean as well.
Renault 2 DCI. Pretty much box standard. Hell of a lot of like empty space there, isn't there?
So you've got all that space really. So they actually do one with a 3 litre diesel as well, but that's just in the coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of vibration.
Yeah. Obviously you got your turbocharger down the back, which is quite big.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
lots of turbocharger, that sits under there.
Oh look, you can see the oil going through it. That is so cool to be able to see the oil. I love that.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Have you had to do anything to it?
Just general maintenance, really.
Okay, we'll turn it off. Hang on. That's a bit more quieter.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, general maintenance.
But it's in really good condition. It's really clean and, you know, spotless.
Yeah, just general maintenance. Like for the MOT recently, it didn't need a lot. Like on my previous cars, I've had to change a lot of suspension, track rods and things. But this has been
Any
pretty...
advisories?
A couple, I think, but nothing major what needed addressing straight away. So
Right, okay.
yeah.
So what we're going to do now, James is going to get his phone and we're going to listen to the Bose system. We're going to get some, play some royalty free. So, yeah, we'll go and do that. We'll be back inside. Okay, let's have a listen at the Bose. Ha! Obviously, we got copyright and stuff, so we can't play other music. But off camera now, James is going to play some other music for me to hear, and I'll come back to you. So what we were doing, we were just playing "Glory of Love" by
Peter Cetera.
And wow, that did sound absolutely, yeah, really, really good sound on it. Sounds really, really good. So yeah, I think the next thing to do now is to take it out on the road and do a little bit of a road test on it. I want to feel what it's like. So we are heading off for something to eat. We will see you in a minute. Okay, so off we go. What engine is it?
2 litre diesel.
Turbo.
Yeah, turbo.
Turbo diesel.
This is where we walked earlier.
Yes.
Jesus. Even though we've cleaned it, look.
I know. That it's powerful.
Can you tell?
Yep. So this has got 4-wheel steering, Scott.
Yeah, the back wheels. I don't know if you'll feel it, but when you drive, like the first time I drove it, made me feel very sick. It's just literally feels like the back end's not even connected, kind of thing. It's like it glides around. It's very handy. You can do a U-turn, probably like it's almost as good as a Mini.
Yeah,
So it really helps, and they've started putting it in some of the newer Renaults now. They're like holding it exclusively for only one model, so they'll get people just to buy that model just to get that feature.
okay.
I think it first started on some like really old Alfa Romeos, had it many years ago,
Okay.
and obviously lots of manufacturers have started doing it now.
Yeah.
But more like the top end Audis and Mercs and BMs have it, so.
I mean, but sort of like, you know, Renault and Citroën were always kind of like thinking outside the box with cars. Sometimes a bit too wacky and extreme.
Definitely.
But, you know, ahead of its time.
Well, like they're bringing out the new, the Renault 5 electric now.
Yes.
And that looks really nice.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of reviews on it. Okay guys, so we've just done our little trip for dinner, and yeah, it's very, very sporty. It feels like there's a lot of power in it, and yeah, it was really nice to have a little ride in it. So thanks to James for helping me make this just little video on this future classic maybe. So anyway, thanks, see you later, bye bye.